If you're a do-it-yourselfer and you like to do your own home remodel projects, chances are you're going to be redoing a floor someday. Now you're going to want to check the levelness of that floor. And to do that, you're going to want a 360 laser level. Now I'll put a link in the description on how to buy this one off Amazon. It's the #1 selling 360 level. You can set this up on an uneven surface. The laser actually hangs from the top. It will spin a 360 around the room so you can measure at any different points in the room to check to see if your floor is level. If it's not level, I'm also going to show you one way how to level it. I'm working in the living room next to me, and I am going to have to raise the joist a little bit, and I'll show you an easy way on how to do that. So to turn this level on, all I have to do is slide this over to the unlock position, and it's going to put a line all the way around the room. It's also going to shine a dot straight up and straight down. So if you look right here, you'll see the green line. And what I want to know is if this floor is level from one side to the other. So I can just put a tape measure right on top of the floor. As you can see, the green line is right there at 38.5 inches. So we'll walk to the other side of the room and see what it's at. You can see it right here on this stud. Put my tape measure down. I'm at 38 7/16. I know this room is exactly level because I've used this laser level to get all the plywood and joist perfectly in place. Now I'm going to show you a different way you can check your floor. So you'll see this room here that I'm going to be working on next. I have one new joist there in the center. I have that one all leveled out. But I don't want to walk out on top of those to measure and see if they're level or not. So we're going to go down in the basement and we're going to measure downward. In the basement, I got my laser level set up in the center of the room, and you can see that green line going all the way around. So you're going to want to come over to a sidewall and measure downward. What you're going to do, you're going to hook your tape measure on the top of the joist. I'm just going to lock it in place, and I'm just going to let it hang. It should hang pretty straight up and down. So if you take a look at the laser line, I'm at 45 1/8 of an inch. So we'll go ahead and measure the other side. I will do the same thing. Hook the tape measure on top of the floor joist, let it hang down, lock it into place, just let it stop swinging. I'm at 44.5. So almost about 3/4 of an inch off. So you can either raise this side or you need to lower the other side. Because if I raise it, it's going to bring my laser line up to that 45 1/8, or I'm going to have to bring the other side down. Now this is the other tip I'm going to show you on how it's easier if I raise this up, if I just sister in a joist. Instead of trying to cut up this floor joist and raising it up, which is going to be difficult to do since it's bolted in from the outside, I could sister on this joist right here. This is a 2x6, 14 feet long. I glued it and screwed it into place. I C-clamped it all the way along here. And then all I did was raise this side up. And I'll show you from the top side what that looks like. So if I hang down from the top of there, let my tape just hang a little bit, check it. I'm at about 45.25. So over about a 16-foot span, I'm only off by a little less than 1/8 of an inch. So here I'm going to show you that joist I sistered in on the other side. You see how it's sticking above right there? And then if we go down to the opposite end on the same, bring it up for you right here. It's going to be flush on this side right here. So you're technically kind of just creating a taper, but a very easy way to do it. So here's another view from the top side. You can see that that 2x6 is flush with the original floor joist. And as I come across, you can see the taper. And you can see that the original one was about just a hair over 3/4 of an inch off. Now here's a view of this entire remodel project.
Now I wouldn't be able to get this flooring done as easily, quickly, and accurately as I am without that 360 laser level.
Now in conclusion, those 360 laser levels is something every DIYer must have in his toolbox. You can use them from hanging pictures, putting in stairways, building floors, or checking the level of a house you might be interested in buying, to making sure it's nice, flat, and level. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and you learned something from it, and I thank you for watching.